Welcome back to Vicious Mockery. I hope you guys liked last week's episode where we learned more about Audrin the Faithless Fate. We learned more about our new wizard friend, which I always say his name frickin' wrong.
Edowix.
Here's your chance.
Edowix?
Edowix.
And we found out that there was something very curious happening on the coast. Something very, very curious. Something ominously curious. As you're looking on the coast, our friends are moving in to the coast here, and the hooded figure unfurls his hood to reveal my friend Ruben Morales. Everybody say hi to Ruben.
Hi,
Ruben. He's going to be helping me out this episode. He's going to be co-DMing. He's going to be playing this new villain for this episode. Maybe 2 episodes. Maybe further down the road. Who knows?
Ooh. We're going to murder him.
Time to die.
Depends on how much we like you.
We're going to say that the hood gets beaten back by the woman with the rapier thrusting forward. Instead of hitting his head, he slightly tilts his head, and you could see that he has casted mage armor on himself. It reflects off of his face using an arcane reflection type thingy, and it pulls the hood off of his head, revealing horns that curl back as if it were to make like cool slick back hair. Ram horns, and they curl over. His skin is a fiery red orange, he has an orb. And if anybody wants to do a perception check first, particularly someone who's of the party here.
20.
20.
Ooh.
13.
No. I am just in shock as to what the fuck I'm seeing.
That's fine, I got you, Aody.
I got a 1.
You're my girl, Aody. 20. I look back at Aody, I'm like...
All right, so as you go and look forward, you see that what he's holding is very akin to what Althea has in her pack.
Shit.
It is not an identical orb. In fact, this is a larger orb. Hers is a little smaller, still about the size of hers is about the size of a baseball. This is about the size of a softball.
Okay, well, first off, can I just... Sorry, because this is what I know. With my 20, I saw that orb and the size of it, right?
Yes.
I've seen Althea's orb, and I've seen another orb.
Yes,
in
you
my
have.
Backstory.
Yes, you have.
Is this orb bigger than both?
Comparing orb sizes here.
Well, like,
Hey.
I've seen 2 orbs, and they were the same. They looked the same.
The one that you saw at the monastery was of closer size to that one.
But it was a different size.
Let's do a history. Let's do a history.
4.
4.
Just looks bigger.
Yeah, those they could be identical. It could be the same one. Maybe somebody stole it,
Okay.
but his doesn't quite look the same.
Different. Right.
Yeah, different. But let's do. Was that a weird voice and you didn't like that one?
No.
Let's do initiatives. Let's do that.
I'm still just in shock because that's a fucking another thing
Yeah.
similar
Nice.
to me, but I've never seen one.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
23.
All right. I'm gonna have you roll too. So,
All right, yes.
So roll for this guy, and then we're gonna roll for Big Boy 2, because even though he's not out, yeah,
For me,
11 plus your dex.
how far away are we from?
13.
So that'd be 13.
That far?
Yeah. So and this is all sand. So it's kind of like when you're moving through sand, it's sort of difficult terrain, unless you're Althea or Delron.
I take difficult terrain. I have nothing to stop me.
Althea has winged boots of winged
hell yeah.
walking, so she's going to be able to just moonwalk across this and not
I got
leave
face
footprints
step if I need to.
because freaking sorcerers. All right, Sorcerers, dude.
This is this guy. 20 what?
24.
Yeah.
24.
I got a 23.
Thanks, War Mage.
I have 19.
24 as well?
23.
23. And then 19. What did
12.
12. And what'd you get?
13.
13.
That's what I do.
It's what I do.
It's what I do.
It's what I'm here for, guys.
I'm
Even out the
getting
playing field.
About how far away are we from him?
I didn't count it out.
I'll count it. Like 90.
90 feet.
That sounds about right.
It's 80 this way plus hypotenuse is probably like 90, 95 or something. Maybe I'm not.
All right.
Okay, math.
I was like, low math. All right.
So if this is 80,
Oh my
this
God.
angle looks to be 30 degrees. So opposite over adjacent, or actually it'd be hypotenuse over adjacent. That's cosine. Trigonometry.
All right.
The Pythagorean theorem.
Adjacent over hypotenuse is cosine. So cosine of 30 degrees with the adjacent side being 80 and x being the hypotenuse. You multiply the x to the other side. So
I
the
can't
x
tell if he's being legit or
I am. This is actual trick.
No, he's just going for it, and
So I do acting for a living. How that?
Yeah.
I read a lot of words.
What's
On many pages.
What's a math?
What's math?
That's something I don't do. I skim words. Because that's what engineers do. I get emails and I'm like,
until you fuck something up. Oh shit.
I'm trying
Where are
to
the numbers?
yeah.
I'm trying to write, and I just can't. 'cause
Put
you're
it in
gonna
the
make me
email.
laugh.
I skimmed it.
Could you send
Yes.
the whole email over
It's
instant
all
message?
I've
Oh,
had
brain.
bosses say that. It's like, I didn't, like, you gotta send me what I need to know. I'm not reading a fucking 3-page email.
And then you get to do whatever you want. So, Idlewix, Idlewix,
All right.
Idlewild.
I was just gonna say that.
Do it.
Can I? I'm
We're
gonna
all
Misty
in for a
step
treat
30
today.
feet
Misty step.
closer. No, just move me straight. I don't want to be that close to you.
Okay.
Right there.
That's really 30
That's
feet.
not 30 feet, my bad. Oh, it is 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
it's a big, crazy,
Yeah, it's a
difficult
big
terrain area.
Okay. And then I wanna
This part
just
kind of slopes
walk.
up a bit.
it slopes up.
It slopes up a little bit.
All right, I'm just gonna shoot him with a firebolt.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'd be like, what
2d10.
the fuck?
What's your armor class like? 15. Did I guess it? 13 plus
No
dex.
one will know.
Big ol'
Mage armor.
3 fire damage.
3 fire damage.
Dude, are you dead?
How you
No.
So they're like half your hit points?
No.
You see
Something in his mouth.
It's all the sand you just threw up at him.
you go and you
How inconsiderate! I hate the beach.
Yeah. So he wasn't even expecting people like reinforcements. You guys notice that there's 2 other people in this fight too. One person is kind of protecting and grieving over a dying body. Another person is
Yes, yes, you
fighting a skelly man, and
but I can say
but she does not look well. She's not close.
Am I within 50, 60 feet of what's his face?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm good right there. I'll stay there.
Yeah, that's a good place to be.
Yeah, it's real good.
It's,
He knows what it is. I am actually very surprised.
it's Delon. I moved you
It
back
looks
a
like
little
me,
bit
but
because I was thinking you probably saw and you were like running and they were
45
running too, yeah.
But I mean, I spent a key point to dash. I like straight up
So,
spent it.
so that's
Like, up there.
45 right
Yeah.
there?
45
It,
feet, yeah.
it horns.
Seeing double.
So, I'm gonna run.
Can I just say that I was running this way because I saw this guy was.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna run. Fuck, it's difficult terrain.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to spend another key point to do another 45 feet of movement. So I'll move 45.
This is why people don't fight on
1,
beaches.
2, 3,
Delron's
4,
really mad.
5,
Pumpkin.
6. So I still have
Yeah.
3 squares left of movement.
Yes, sir.
Let me mark off that thing first. Where's my key points? There's another key point. And then as I'm running, I'm gonna roll on the ground. I'm gonna jump like, kind of do just a roll. Roll in the dirt, and as I'm rolling, I'm gonna put my hand on this dying individual.
Yes.
He's dying, right? He's dying, bleeding
you can
out.
You can see this dude's, like, his neck is open. His like
Right.
from here, it's open, and like he's just not moving.
Cool. Put my hand on him, spare the dying.
Yeah.
So if technically, so out of D&D speak in metagaming, he's like at 0 hit points.
Yes.
But still or alive.
One quick thing. Do a perception check.
15.
Okay. So his hand, even though it's like red and orange, it's like dripping with blood. You could see him lathering some of those, like the blood against, he has like an injury on his arm, and then he got hit with a golf ball of fire. But you can see he's got this injury on his arm, and he's wiping the blood against the injury, and the injury is healing.
His injuries here.
Yeah.
But I guess all I'm trying to ask is, can I cast Spare the Dying on him? Do I know that
Yes.
I can cast Spare the Okay, Spare the Dying.
Yes.
Bring him back to 0 hit points.
Yes.
But alive.
Well, I just wanted you to see what
Right.
was happening over here because it's hard to see.
I just
from
got
over here.
confused because you're talking about him. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. I see that. I Spare the Dying on him. I look at this person and say, he's alive, but get him out of here. And then I'm going to move 3 more squares in his direction.
Okay. One, two, and then there's a rock right here. 3.
Right there's fine. Yeah. I look up to you and I say, sup, shitface?
Jesus.
I'm mad.
He gon' die.
Language.
He gonna die.
He gon' die.
He gonna die
That's my
hard.
turn. That's
He's in the wrong spot.
He gonna die hard.
I'm just.
He gonna die hard.
Don't hold back.
He
I
he
won't.
looked like
All
Oh,
right.
I shall not.
Okay, Ayote.
Step out of it, Yodi.
he looks like up there.
Step out of it,
Up
Ayote.
there.
Step out of it, Ayote.
Hit him.
Well, okay. I'll try to move closer the best I can. Because it's difficult terrain, so I can only move 30. I'm not that fast.
You can only move 15.
Oh, fuck.
Don't you have flying shoes?
No.
She has the flying shoes.
Oh, got it.
I can use levitate, but I have to do a song. But I'm actually still very distracted. Am I healing people? Someone tell me what to do. Oh, right.
Heal.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We'll figure out the Teespring thing later.
Wait, why can't we figure that out now?
What
This seems
is
very
happening?
suspicious.
Okay.
We'll figure out while we're fighting.
I'm going. I'll do the. Can I kind of? Am I able to see, perception-wise, how bad
Yeah.
the guy's injured?
Yeah. So his yes.
and you
like-
already healed him.
I took him to 0 hit points. He's not doing death saves. He's just stable.
All metagame here, or not metagame, you saw
Wait, no, wrong one.
Delron move by, and when he touched this guy, you see the guy like body kind of stiffen up,
Clear.
and like you see like this aura just like quickly like
All right.
emanate over
So
his body.
I'll be nice. and
Because
because the person is
encapsulated.
dying. I'll use my 1 4th level slot because I don't like seeing people die to do the heal word.
Cure wounds or healing word?
Healing word.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Yep, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
I mean, I could do the
I thought it
third
was
one.
30. I don't know if you're within. No, you're
I'll
not
do-
within 30.
I'll do the 3rd level one. Then everybody give me the face, so I'll do the 3rd. And that was actually pretty good. 12.
Oh,
No, wait, not 12. Hold on.
this guy like grabbed the
Hold on,
other
yeah.
guy, and now he's like holding his junk.
Yeah, 12. 12 plus 4. I'm sorry. So that's actually 16.
So you do your healing word. You hit the strum on your mandor.
All I can do, dink.
And you see the dude's like neck
Really
sort
awkward.
of like
I'm distracted.
come together like the
He
skin.
looks like me.
You see the dude like like that, and the other guy's like basically trying to lift him up off the ground. He's still got like the dried blood and blood all over him.
Get out of here.
But this one guy, he's basically just picking him up. It's their turn right before him, and he just grabs him and he starts running. The problem is he's sort of dragging him, so he can only drag him
Right, very
10 feet. and he's gonna double move, and that's about it.
I don't need any more attention.
Well, he can't double move because he's dragging, so that's, and then yeah. And then she is going to attack the skelly man.
Do it.
She has a piece of wood, so we'll see if she can like slam this piece of wood
You want a dagger?
against this this thing.
Damage. Oh shit.
She does hit.
I saw that from here.
She does hit, and she's gonna do 4 damage to that skelly man. Not to you.
No, I know. I'm
The
just
skelly
crying for
man.
my children.
Oh.
Nice of you.
These are my children.
All right.
This is right. We should play with Mark.
And oh, he's got damage vulnerability to bludgeoning, so I forgot. Hooray. And it is. So, do you know what you're doing?
Yes, I have a plan.
Yeah.
I have a thing. So, as you say that to me, what you said earlier,
Shit-face.
I say, goodbye, dickhead! And I cast Dimension Door.
So long,
And
Dicker.
Can I,
I have the
counterspell that?
opportunity to choose Dimension Door as a 4th level
How many
spell.
counterspells do you have?
I do.
has all the slots?
I have all my slots.
All right. I believe you can counterspell
I think I need
it.
to make a, because it's a
What
4th level spell.
is it?
4?
Yes, so our not our
Right.
plus your intelligence
4 that makes 4.
Yeah.
against a
11 plus the spell
10
level.
plus the spell level. Yeah, it's 10 plus the spell level.
So this is a level 4 spell.
So it'd be
14.
14.
When it's my turn to DM, a lot.
23.
23. All right. So your first dimensional door is blocked.
That was actually surprising. Damn it! What?
You can still.
You can stick around a little bit longer.
It's gonna silent spiral.
As
We're both surprised. We're like,
I know, right?
I get it.
and he, and then when you try to move through the dimensional door, it just closes it up, and you pull your hand back, and you're like, "There's a wizard here."
Aha!
And
I duck.
You don't see me.
I can
right over there.
Action roll.
I'm actually pointing at him.
It was a tiefling.
as the orb that's in his hand, it glows, and then it sort of regenerates one more body
God damn.
that comes from the sand. It just comes up. And so you could do the 2 attacks with the Skelly Man,
Yes.
and yeah.
All right. Skelly Man comes from the sands and
Behind me, lame. Fight like a man.
plus
4.
4.
better to
Does
do.
it 13?
Nope.
Does it hit?
You're gonna have this guy attack.
Ow.
No!
Guys, I won.
Just right.
Take
It happened again, guys. So Delron dodges out of the way.
Whoa!
But you have this one,
You can't
and
do
he's
something.
attacking her.
All right.
Yep.
Is she?
Use that to attack her. And it goes for, does a 14 hit?
Yes, actually.
Does a 13 hit that skeleton?
Yes.
Great, because I see that and I sentinel him.
Whop.
That's 11 damage to that skeleton. I say, hey, I'm over here!
That skeleton gets destroyed.
He still hits though, so you want to do that damage on her.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't just disappear before the attack.
Okay. So the damage is 1d6.
26.
She is not well.
Ooh.
She falls.
Okay.
But I take down that skeleton, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. So the skeleton just shatters against your fist.
Bam.
One hit.
Sword.
Sword. Just. You still have a Skelly Man next to you. I'm gonna straighten him out because he's unbalanced, and I don't like looking at my little guys. Oh, weird looking. Guess stretch him out. Okay.
Balance the skeleton before you can balance your soul.
God damn it.
And it's Althea's turn.
Okay, who was spared the dying?
this guy who is now alive.
Okay, great. And then Delron's right next to those people, so it's not like I can cast my bitchin' spell or nothing.
I mean, you can do it like over there.
Okay, well, if I want to hit Wizard Man and Skeletor, and I want to do an Ice Storm, which is 300 feet and a 20-foot radius
Jesus.
cylinder.
You're definitely not gonna be able to hit both of them without hitting me or them.
Yeah, well, and I don't want to do that because the
You
damage
can
is
hit one of
insane.
them though, for sure, but you can't hit both.
Okay, I mean, I guess Wizard Man's more important to kill. Like, we're down with killing him. Like, that's the plan here.
Not the better you do.
I don't see why not. So I want to hit him with an Ice Storm.
All right.
I might.
So,
Another tiefling? I've never seen a tiefling in my life.
well, this is just super powerful. Probably won't kill him. Anyway, he has to make a Dex saving throw.
He has to make a dex saving throw. So does the zombie or the skeleton.
No, she's-
No,
Casting it
because
to not hit us.
only so
Just
it
the-
hits
On the 10
unless you
10 by
think
10.
I can cast it without hitting Delron.
She chooses a point.
Let's
It's like
find
fireball.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
guess
it's
she
a
can.
cylinder, though, is what she's implying, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she chooses the point.
Yeah, I do choose the point.
I'm gonna see.
Oh,
yeah.
300 feet away.
Yeah, 300 feet away, and then 20-foot radius. So am I hitting one or both?
Cast it over there.
Yeah. Well, if I
Yeah,
can hit both, I
yeah,
want to hit both.
I think you could hit both.
All right, fine.
Without hitting me or her?
Not without hitting her.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So
Just on
that's,
him.
That's
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good person. That's not a bad person on the ground.
You notice her as
Okay.
one of the three ladies
the
who
crazy sisters
protect
on the
the
Okay, the ones that
the
spat.
sails.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I just hit Wizard Man.
Bad to
So
someone.
he better make a Dex saving
Dexterity saving throw.
throw. Dexterity saving.
Dexterity saving throw. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add that to this.
All right, cool.
Me too.
Tear it up.
Heart of the dice.
No, 10.
Ooh. It's a 10.
10 is an absolute failure.
Oh.
So where's the D?
This is completely.
And it's a 1.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try another tactic here.
Thanks, that guy.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
But
so
every
first
round.
off, you're gonna take 2d8 bludgeoning damage, and we're not done.
Oh, shit!
Oh boy!
All right. So what is 6 plus 7?
13.
13. All right. So that's 13 bludgeoning, and now you get to take 4d6 cold damage.
Tear it up!
Oh no.
So you're getting hit with like
This is ice
and shit?
damage. Yeah. This is cold.
Fun.
It's raining icicles.
Ice blight. So you're a snowball.
Oh, God.
Frickin' leggy,
And
Anna.
that's 10 ice.
10 ice.
Galron's mouth is wide open.
He's
at me.
looking cold. He's not looking well.
Holy.
Yeah. So
Wait
it
till I reach level 9.
is Idlewick's
scared.
turn.
My turn?
And I didn't even use sorcery points to make that any better.
Flex.
Gonna move me 15 feet closer to him. And I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb. Let's make that lightning damage.
Okay.
Does a
You're
24
rolling really well.
hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Are we gonna kill him too fast for this story to even
What was next filming with you?
I'm an evil wizard.
Mark
Don't
didn't
worry.
make his
All
character
right,
strong
so-
enough.
Nope.
was fun.
Don't worry.
We're
Don't
good.
worry. There's
Sure he has a plan.
All right.
yes.
11,
There is a massive plan.
18. I'm gonna spend. Actually, we'll just do with the 18.
18.
You still up?
Yes.
Yeah?
I
Still
haven't
here.
even
Damn it.
hit him once. Like, you guys are murdering this guy.
I'm doing the math.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. I have to. Okay, so it's
Should
Yes,
have used
the
my,
sugar
should've
math.
used
Yeah.
my spell
Getting there.
surges.
I gave him 23
So,
hits. Right.
well, it was 3 turns and then
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying like, gotcha.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Whose turn is it?
Oh yeah. We're expecting me to do things. It is Delron's turn, right?
I'm gonna attack him. Sword, first hit. 21.
Yeah.
To hit. Make a con save.
What are you doing?
No?
Why is that dice on?
I don't know.
10. You're stunned.
Dice. Give him a better dice, Marker.
Ooh, you stunned him. That's good.
Da brujeria.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's
a spellcaster.
fine,
I gotta
that's
stun him. That's 13 damage.
Yeah, 13 damage.
Next attack with advantage because he's stunned. Natural 20.
Let's go.
Critical success.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
We'll do flurry of blows
God.
and miss.
You tripped the sand, caught, tripped you up.
So what was the
Wait,
total?
my bad. Each attack has advantage, so this is one attack, and that's it's not gonna hit. It's 11.
No, it doesn't hit.
Second attack. Yeah, that's a 20.
That hits. Yeah, it definitely hits.
D6. 7.
Okay, so what's the total? 7, 11,
31.
31.
Because it was 13 plus 7 plus 11.
All right. So he goes down. Don't worry.
I'm not.
So he goes down, and as he falls,
I'm like, wait, don't kill them all.
I headbutted him.
The one hit just
The
hit
last
me.
hit was a punch.
so as he falls,
Yeah. Strike, headbutt.
the
oh shit.
the orbs in his hand, he has it like in his clutches. It shines, and as it shines,
Can I counterspell it?
No, it's not a spell.
yeah.
Get out of here, wizard.
You know what?
wants you here.
Try.
Nobody even asked you.
Try.
Try to win.
All right.
Die.
Try.
God, Mark is gonna hurt you.
Natural 20.
You got a nat 20?
Oh my god.
I don't think it worked. I'm not a huge.
I got you know, like story-wise.
I don't think.
It's like, you know, I sort of have an idea.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. I have to DM this one. I won't count that as a spell you use.
Damn it.
Wasted that natural 20. Sorry. So what happens here is so he falls. No. You're still playing. You know you're still playing.
I know. I'm getting ready. Getting ready.
As soon as he falls, right? So he's clutching this orb. You see his body instantaneously get over, like all of his skin gets stripped off. And like
What am I
he's
seeing?
just a fucking he's a skeleton with
Is
organs.
this a normal demon thing?
I don't know.
He's a skeleton with demons, like
don't know what
organs
I'm
in it,
seeing.
and like the horns, and
I can't do this.
Wings and everything.
he then like slams the orb into his head. For some reason goes into his fucking head, and you can see the orb like under like it takes the place of his freaking brain, and he becomes a skeletal juggernaut. He's the head of a skeletal juggernaut, and it's basically
Shit.
like just skeleton in a giant.
That was just feel safe. It's like if I can't survive, I'll survive, but I'll be bigger now. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
You
So
just gave him a bow.
you
gun.
basically like he Rita repulsed that shit. He was like, but you the Power Rangers came and killed the monster, and he goes, make my monster grow, and then he like slammed the thing into his own head. Total like Diablo 2 style, and then became a skeletal juggernaut. I don't have like a skeleton juggernaut thing.
At
Since
home.
it's the end of my turn, I look back
Pretend
and
he's
I'm
not
like,
fat.
yeah, it's the end of my turn, and I look back and I say, good news, I got him. Bad news, there's another one.
I'm just
Hey,
in
great
shock.
job, Dylan. That's the kind
I
of
saw
effort we like to
something that
see
looks like
anyways.
me in red turn into
Thanks.
this. I'm not sure, but I can't do this right. I can't.
That's not you, man. All right.
You're
my turn.
gonna hate me for doing this to you now.
Ailey's turn.
This is actually my turn.
We're gonna.
Oh, and I blew my 4th level spell load.
Well, I just need to.
No moss on that.
I'm glad I did not spell mine. Mine was
Yeah, I went pretty ham on him, to be honest. I mean, I'm scared of spellcasters.
It's alright, I still got 7 sorcery points. We're gonna handle this.
Oh Lord.
All right.
So
It's Dinah.
you can still do the door
Cool.
when they're done.
Right.
and do it at a higher level spell, and he won't be able to counter it.
You think? You just rolled a natural 20. You keep saying that, Mark. Don't challenge Micah.
So what spell
No, but I like this. I like this. This is
counteracted
fun.
The door.
Spell?
It's just literally the spell is called counterspell.
Yeah.
Oh well, shit. Okay.
Okay,
Great spell.
so let's do this.
It's number 1, fuck with the DM spell.
Is that a wizard spell or
And a bard spell.
Yeah.
But it's not a
It is a
sorcerer
bard
spell.
spell.
So when you want
No, sorcerers can do it too.
Really?
No, we're gonna be
What
doing
level?
this,
All right.
and then when this is done, then we do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
look into
but
this
we gotta burn
look
through
it up,
this.
yeah.
Aody.
and get back to you.
Great fucking spell. Fuck the DM.
So literally, Delron's like, what that? And you see this dude just blah, and like, the dude's like, he like punches him and then slashes him. The dude like just murders him, and then that's when the freaking thing just
Violence sometimes isn't the answer, I've learned.
So you see a giant skeletal juggernaut with the horns of a tiefling, and his eyes are glowing like the same black like that, or like the orb that you guys have.
So is he not stunned? Because I stunned I guess it's a new creature.
Do I have any idea what this thing is, like, in my studies of anything?
Arcana.
I was gonna do the same thing since it is my
24.
round. I'm not
24.
Arcana.
Yes.
I failed.
Yes.
I'm still in shock. I got
So-
a natural 1. I don't know what this is.
Aody just peed a little. And she's processing that. Okay, so.
It looked like me. I can't do that, right? I'm not good. What is happening?
Okay, so
This is your final
like-
form.
so do you know?
No.
So you've never seen one. You don't know how to do this, but liches, they have phylacteries,
Oh my god.
and they can basically, to become immortal, you have to basically you have to become a lich. It's basically just completely devoting yourself to your magical craft, right? To the point where you give up humanity. Well, kind of sucks to be a wizard and giving up your humanity, because what's the point of life if you can't live? But you can be immortal and research forever. So some people get the opportunity to create these things called phylacteries, which are basically the former
the remnants of their soul.
remnants of their soul, the former remnants of their humanity. That is basically what you're looking at, is that orb must be acting as a phylactery.
Got it.
And
Sword to orb.
allowed him to create a lich out of himself and a skeletal juggernaut around him to protect his lichness.
He's inside. He's inside, bro.
Got it.
That's
Okay.
that's kind of what you're thinking is going on. The math doesn't quite add up. Like that is weird. Like, how the hell do you make yourself a lich that fast? Doesn't it take centuries? Doesn't it take years? What the hell is going on? What the hell did you walk into? Is there an exit path? Anyways, Aody.
A wide open area.
It's like what I
Anything's
said.
an exit.
First, you must
Yeah.
learn your skeleton to be one with your soul.
The ride never ends.
It's Aody's turn.
Oh Lord! Oh no! There's a monster here.
I don't know what to do.
I'm not sure either, to be honest.
I don't know what
Two-
to do.
two-
I feel like this thing is
Two-
really strong.
Two of the skeleton heads are like under your head. They're
Where's-
called Click and
where's
Clack,
the
and they're like.
If you can save her, she's unconscious. She's dying.
All right, let me do something. Oh, come on.
Are those three just good guys? What the hell are
These
those?
two
Yeah.
good guys,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't hurt me, please.
So
can't.
you notice these two are two of the first
I'll-
the
I'll-
crewmates
I have an idea,
from the
I have an
boat
idea,
from
I have an
before.
idea.
I'll
So
take a
She's
round of
also
his
a
hits,
crewmate.
Aody,
Yeah.
and then we can see what he's
I have an
capable of.
idea. I have an idea.
That's our
Just a
counter
second.
spelling wizard.
I need to get
man.
to my thing.
So Yodi, that's me.
10
Yeah.
D12s.
Oh, damn
What about
it.
that skeleton right next to Delron? That wasn't a construct. It says
Shit, I
that
can't.
dies when he does his thing.
Um,
I guess he's still alive.
you know what? No,
on.
you're right. Because it would have been absorbed into him to
Yeah.
create him.
I'm okay with that. What do you want to do, Aody? First of all, do you want to get closer?
I can't get closer to the girl, but I see the two people. How far am I from?
From the
How
girl?
far am I
No, no,
from
you're
the
just
the
using
two?
this guy.
The two?
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, no.
35, 40 maybe?
That's
Mark, can you do the math? How close am I to the 2 people?
Like 35.
Yep, 35.
I'd rather he double check because if it's exactly
5,
30, I can do
10,
what I'm
15, 20, 25, 35. You can take a step forward and then do it.
doing. Step forward and run to them. This is all
So
I
you
can do. Just fucking do it.
5,
And then run as best as I can.
10, 15.
Oh, fuck, I still can't do it.
You can that. Oh, good. You wouldn't have
I
your
can't do what I want to do.
You want to touch him?
No. I can't do what I want.
You're within 5, 10,
I
15,
still can't
20.
do what I want to do.
You're within 20 feet and you
It
can't
would
do
be
it?
another action. It would.
To
I
dash, yeah.
can't do my
So what else?
spell.
Oh. What's the range on your spell?
I have to be there. I was gonna do tiny little hut and have protect us. I was
Oh,
gonna throw them
I
to the
see.
ground. I'm like, I don't know what this
Yeah.
is.
Or you can always create the hut here and tell them to come.
They can't get into it. I have to touch them. I have to. It's a medium size by 10 feet.
You can't pull them in?
No. They can't see it. It like disappears. They wouldn't be able to see it.
Well,
I can always say that you can like leave
Guy's
your
gonna
hand
hit
out.
me probably.
You say that you're not. There's actually a person playing the
I-
character.
Because we did it before. We did it before where you were able to kind of stick your hand out of the hut and then pull them in.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
mind doing that.
That's too meta.
Okay.
I can't do anything. I just run.
Kill
closer.
her. She's dying.
I can't reach her.
You don't have 60 feet or healing word?
I guess, yeah.
Just
I
bring her
didn't
back
wanna
to
use
like
it,
1 or
though.
something. Just so she's not dying.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so that
Some kind of
giant can kill
another
her.
attack
Yeah,
spell.
it's still gonna kill her.
Okay.
That was, yeah.
He was metagaming that he won't attack the one guy that just murdered him.
You shouldn't be metagaming though. I can't think of anything at this point, character-wise.
Got an idea. Let's see what's
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold action. I'm holding action.
Okay. Do you want to hold action until they get to you?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. It is their turn, and they are able to go 5,
Cool,
10,
problem solved.
15, 20.
That was a whole go.
Yeah.
Cool. Newman's tiny hut.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Liam and Sen Hut.
And then it's her turn. We're gonna see if she survives.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, she's not doing well. And then it is the giant skeletal juggernaut's turn.
All right.
Well,
Can't you do another Spare the Dying?
I can. To her, I'm scared about myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
can't.
test
Because
that
I
out.
don't have any healing, or
Don't
else
test
I would
that.
No,
try and
I got her. I
help
got her. I
Okay,
got her.
cool.
But
Well,
I'm just
wait
scared
till
I might
more
not
people are
survive
around.
to that
Oh,
point.
y'all.
Please
in the
don't
meantime, just
die.
bam,
Please
bam.
don't
Right.
die.
So I'm okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I like this.
Let's see here. Going to go for a multi-attack.
God damn it.
Okay, that first attack's 12 to hit.
All right,
misses.
cool. So that's a miss. And my second attack. Ooh!
Okay, that's nat 20, 26 to hit.
All right, cool.
So we're gonna give you 2d8s,
Yes.
and then you're gonna roll that twice, because that's how 5th edition works.
Awesome, cool.
Ow.
So that's
6 and 7,
6 and 7. And then
and then
plus 3. Right?
yeah,
No, okay.
yeah.
7 plus 3. And then
So 18
and 8.
plus that's 20 and 6, so 26 damage. So he misses with the first hit, the first kind of like claw hit. The second one,
uppercut. Oh! Bam! Right in the
right in the
right in the
Okay, it goes
He hits
so
hard.
big. Oof.
with my middle claw. Just
gives you that middle claw.
Definitely hits
Yeah,
hard,
baby.
guys.
All right, Althea.
Okay, cool. It's my turn. So I want to cast Fireball and use 5 sorcery points to twin the spell. Can I do that?
Okay.
No, because that's to split it onto 2 people. I think you have an empower though. Don't you have an empower spell?
What's an Empower spell?
You do more damage.
I have Twin Spell and Quicken Spell.
You can quicken it and then it.
You can quicken it and cast another spell.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'll do that. Yes.
want to be really
All right.
careful.
Yeah, so because then you can cast like Ray of Frost or something at it.
Okay. Oh,
right.
you want me to cast Ray of Frost?
I
at
mean,
it?
you can do both. You can
Yeah.
do both
Okay, let me see.
with quicken spell.
Okay, so where is it? I thought it was level 3. I would love to cast a Fireball at him.
Dex save.
Okay.
Yes,
dex
that
save.
is a Dex save.
And
That's,
then roll
that's-
8d6
You're probably
damage.
gonna make this.
Okay.
Ooh,
15.
15.
That fails.
Nice. Good job.
8.
That's fine.
Ooh.
That's fine.
Okay, all right, cool.
He's a
Need
tank.
more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need
But remember,
2 more.
he dies every. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
There's a
I
point
feel
of
like
that.
a rogue. Okay, that's a lot of counting. Let me see. So, yeah.
15.
So that's a 10 right there.
I do have something. If
that
this
30?
character dies, there is something more.
Cool.
Cheating.
Dope AF.
There, you say that in front of your players.
No, 30. It was 30.
Yes, that's 2 10s. So that's
No. Like
20.
20,
keep him involved.
30.
30,
No, wait.
4,
Yeah, but if I
Yeah.
whisper, it's
6,
just
7,
gonna
8,
get
9,
in
10. Holy fuck, 30.
30.
So that was 30.
30 damage.
Yeah.
Fireball.
And
He actually rolled really well.
yeah, and
Sexy.
and then I quickened it, so I'm gonna cast another.
Do it.
So you guys think you wanted
A
the?
cantrip. It has to be a cantrip. It can't be.
It has to be a cantrip.
Yes.
Okay, that's really good to know. And yeah, I'll totally do Ray of Frost.
Cool.
Do it.
Big
Hit
old Frosty.
him.
Does it just auto hit him?
No, attack.
No, you gotta roll that hit.
Oh, I have to roll. Okay, it's been a while. I usually am just like I do it and then it's like yeah,
It
it's
just happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Things just kinda happen.
Save
Ooh,
or
it might
dies
not
are
have.
great.
What is it? Plus. Oh, it's +8 is exactly
Yeah.
what that is. So 13.
Ooh.
13. 13 hits.
He's a big old boy.
13 hits.
What's the damage type for that?
But barely.
2d8.
Right on.
So 2 of these guys.
2d8.
Right on.
And he's like slowed or something.
Probably yes. I
Yeah,
will
he
double
doesn't care
check.
about
That
that.
was 7.
Seven
Nothing
damage.
to me.
7 damage?
Well, I think your speed goes down by 10 or something like that.
Yeah, just by 10.
Yeah, he barely moves. So he
Reduced by 10.
explodes, and you see like bones literally like flying in the air on fire,
Bouncing off the
and they're just like,
little sand colored down.
it's just like flaming, burning bones just hitting the sand everywhere.
Yeah, ooh, I'm like the Fire and Ice Boy from My Hero Academia. One hand is icy and one hand smoking from fire.
Oh.
I like that.
And
I like that a lot.
then right when you see his
Yeah,
head, you're
that's
like,
what I
"Bing," and then it like barely hits his head,
Fuck, I love that anime. This is a great anime right now.
and then All Might shows up and he's like, "That's right!"
He gives me a thumbs up.
And then
was it.
Idlewicks.
My turn.
Needlewicks.
God, I love All
Needlewicks.
Might
All
so
right.
much.
Let's do. I'm gonna back up 15 feet.
Because this guy's big.
I like
Yeah.
you just crashed into my hut. My little sand colored hut.
And I'm gonna
Makes
let's
a
do a chromatic orb.
Yeah. Chromies.
dude.
Give me a 24 to hit.
Jesus.
20 freaking 4 to freaking
Tell you, don't make him roll.
All right, so that's 3d8, 11, 19, and I'm gonna spend 2 spell surges. So he's gonna take 19. Let's make it thunder damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna take 6 force damage on top of that. So 25 in total.
25 in total.
Spell.
Looking good here. I have to learn math. Give me a second here.
What? 25.
That's looking good. So,
Yeah.
boom! It just hits him, and then those are words. And then
That's exactly what I'm doing.
and then you could see like a rib cage come out. It's like a Mortal Kombat fatality. It's just a dude's full of rib.
Brutality.
Yeah, it's just like more rib cages and skulls just flying out. And it is Delron's turn.
I'm gonna take a risk on myself because I'm gonna try and save this lady. And while I do it, I think about Zom, about how freaking try to make me feel bad about saving people. Like I need
Yeah.
any guidance saving people.
Yeah.
I'm always sacrificing myself for people.
Yes.
Asshole. I'm gonna go over here and get in front of this girl. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on her.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and push her away if I can.
You
A
can
little
roll her
bit.
towards me.
Yeah, I'll just roll her. I'll do the best. I'm gonna stay next to the guy.
So you're able to sort of shove her.
I bring her back to 0 hit point. I want to do it like with the touch of the spell, just shove her a little bit.
Sure, I'll let that happen.
Cool, thank you. And then I'm gonna cast as a bonus action because that was a cantrip. At first level, Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
And then I
Shield
get in front of this
Faith.
guy and I just like, all right, man, let's tango.
All right, Aote.
Okay.
Wait, that's water.
Yes, it is.
I run in the water.
Alright.
5, 10, 15.
Just run in it. Get in it. I go prone.
Okay.
Just get into the water.
Okay. Oh, all right. There must be some kind of reason for this.
It's hard to hit something in the water. It loses a lot of momentum when it hits water.
Okay.
Water is
Yeah,
hard.
but this is like.
There's surface tension.
Okay.
You try hitting something underwater?
All right, Aody.
I'm gonna do my.
Unless you got dish soap, that'll counteract that.
Yeah, do you have dish soap?
I'm
Science,
covered
yo.
in dish soap.
Okay, I'm gonna do the regular first level slot for healing word to the guy that he's trying to lug around, so they could run. Because once I move, or if anyone moves, the dome disappears,
Oh, it does?
and I can't use spells through the dome.
Right.
So I'm gonna take advantage that they're covered, so I could heal the dude, so they can actually run for it. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna heal him for 1d4. Should be enough for him to run.
Well, you can do. You have Cure Wounds, right?
It's healing word, and I'm choosing to do a lower level slot because this fucker is big, and I'm not wasting.
Well, Cure
lots
Wounds
of
is
HP.
more as well.
I don't have cure wounds.
Doesn't have cure wounds.
That's what I can tell him. Everything I have is healing word, but and he gets
no
7.
7.
Yes.
So he's looking as good as he can look.
So he's like he's able to stumble, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I tell him run the fuck that way.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So
The 405 North
Is-
Rand.
Althea's like, yeah.
and it's their turn, and
I don't care. Run. Don't do
Um,
anything. Run.
they run through the hut, and they're able to get 5, 10, 15.
Right.
I'm gonna call that 20.
It's about time.
And-
to
They're
get the
closer
fuck
to
outta here.
Althea, so they.
Hopefully I can make it through this turn.
Yeah, and then it is going to have to wait till next week. We'll see you guys next week. Who knows if they'll survive?
I got a good feeling about this.